Hello Vue.js force. I'm Matias Capeletto, also known as Patak, and I work at a StackGrid where I get to spend my time focusing on Vite. So I wanted to talk today about Rollup and Vite plugin API. A plugin is an object that has a name and then hooks that let you modify the way Vite interprets your modules. And this allows you to extend Vite functionality. So if we have import foo from source, the first thing that needs to happen is that this source needs to be resolved to a unique identifier. Imagine if you have a TypeScript file that you import with and without extension, both of them should be the same ID. There is a resolve ID hook that lets you, for any source, define which is the correct ID. And then once we have the ID, you need to load the content for it. Normally it is like the content of the file, but you have a load hook to load something different. And there is also a transform hook that allows you to modify the code. So you can strip the types, for example, in TypeScript. And let's do a small example. Let's imagine that we have a version here that we would like to be able to use in our app. So we have a typical Vue.js app, and we're going to import a version from a virtual module and use it in our application. And if we do this, you're going to see that there are errors because Vite doesn't know how to resolve the virtual module. So in our Vite config.js, the first thing is that we need to teach Vite how to resolve the module. So if the source is virtual module, we're going to return the same as the ID. And then we need to also load it because this file doesn't exist in disk. So how we are going to do that, if in the load hook you are going to say if the ID is virtual module, then we are going to return directly a module from memory with the version. So if we check this, we have our version. And there is a lot more that you can do. As you can imagine, I advise that you read the documentation for the Vite and Rollup plugins API. And yes, that's it. Enjoy a lot.